Hey guys, hey, this is NightCop34 and we are back. And you know, over the last couple of days I've been trying and testing and trying to figure out what's wrong with these triggers. I sent it to Maverick, got with Maverick, I sent him the map, and he's saying there's nothing wrong with the actual factory. It has to be in the trailer, or it has to be in something in the mod desk or something. But I can't find anything there either. I've got some more messages out to him, and when he responds, maybe I'll know a little bit more. But what I want to do is I'm going to go. What I've done over the last couple of days is these here. I've changed out some of these. You remember it had the little TV screen to get product info. Where anywhere on the map that you see these, you can just walk into this area, and I've got that trigger. It's it's just a big square here. Oh shit, I clicked, so it's gonna move off of that. Hey George, how you doing, buddy? Hey Dean. Yeah, I figured. Jeez. Okay. Let me go to a field. I don't want that lit up like that. Hey Kevin, how you doing, buddy? Welcome guys, welcome. Hey, my wife was off yesterday, so I could not come on yesterday. And then Tuesday, I was reaching out to Maverick trying to figure out the problem. I worked on this on Tuesday, trying to figure it out, or was it Wednesday? No, it was Wednesday, because I was on Tuesday. But Wednesday and Thursday, my wife was off yesterday, but Wednesday I spent probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours on it trying to figure out what the problem was with these triggers, and I still hadn't figured it out. That doesn't mean we're not going to figure it out. We are going to figure it out. I was thinking it was the actual factory, and then Maverick finally got back with me this morning and texted me and said no, he looked at the factory, everything's right with it, that it has to be either the trailer or and I said, well, it can't be just the BD trailer, because the product trailer or the BD trailer, neither one will work. So right now I'm kind of left on my own trying to figure it out. I just got on here just now, so I mean, I haven't been working on it in the back or anything today. I got on and said, hey, let me go live and let's see if we can figure this thing out. So hey Billy, how you doing, buddy? Hey, welcome. Got Kevin and Jeff. Hey Jeff. But like I said, I was going to come on yesterday, and my wife, she took off, so I didn't come on. And then Tuesday, like I said, there was really even today there's no reason to come on, because I don't know what the problem is yet. And Tuesday or Wednesday, I was working on the problem and still couldn't find it. So, but one thing I haven't done is I haven't went into the actual, but see, I haven't messed with any of that. I was thinking maybe I'll go into the BD mod desk file. But see, the odds on... Wait a minute. You know what? Let's do this. I thought about this Wednesday, and I never did go do it. So let me change the camera view. I'm going to go into the BD trailer. Basically where all the products are in the BD trailer. I know your screen's black. Let me get this file up, and it won't be. Right there. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the actual mod desk folder. Hold on. Okay, so here we are. It should have changed. Let me make sure it's changing. It is. Okay. This is the actual mod desk file of the map. And what I want to do is, let's go down to Peanut. I'm going to do a search for Peanut. And let's go down here, so that looks fine. Yep, that's fine. Peanut butter. Honey roasted. Peanut oil. See, this here doesn't matter. I can call that anything I want. The EN means English. So in English, it's going to show up as peanut butter, not like that. Okay, so here's where I wanted, no, this isn't where I wanted to go. What is this? There's tip triggers, field type. Let me get rid of the window that's in my way. So that's the 4. That's for peanut. That's fine. And then here's the peanut butter. So here's what I wanted to do. Just to make sure this is all correct, I'm going to, let's see. Yeah, we know fire starter works fine. And Pepsi, orange juice, all that works fine. So I'm going to grab this. Just in case there's something wrong down here with this peanut butter. And I'm going to go peanut butter, honey roasted, and peanut oil. No, I'm going to do one at a time. I'm going to put that there. And that was peanut butter. So I'm just going to bring up the map 01 so I can just flip over and grab what I need. I'm just trying something, guys. Like I said, it's just a test here. But that's how I've figured out most of the errors, or most of the problems on the map, is just trying this and trying that, and then sooner or later you find the problem. Let me search for peanut butter here. I'm in the map 01. So there's peanuts. Let me get the peanut butter, grab it, come back over, because as you guys know, I don't ever type. I may type it the very first time, but after that I just copy and paste. So there's the peanut butter. Change it to 4. So now I know all these settings across here are correct, just in case there's a problem somewhere. So I'm going to grab this one. Let's go down to here and fill that out. And then, excuse me, let me grab the honey roasted. There's that, 4. Because see, I grabbed this from way up here, and I know all the settings across there are right. I don't know how these got out of whack down here, because I usually just copy one of these and use it. But it said false the other day, and that's what got the Purina factory working, as we changed it from true to false to true. Now see, this false here is hives. I don't want hives to show up in the price table when you go to the escape map, because it's not for sale. You can't sell the hives. The hives are only used for the honey meal. So there's that one. I'm going to grab this one and do the same thing to the peanut oil. Let's grab the peanut oil. I'm going to save it, just in case there's something wrong that I don't see. So I save that. I'm going to get out of there. I'm going to get out of the map 01. I'm going to get out of the other one. Get out of everything. And then I'm going to go to, well, as soon as it lets me. I guess it's still saving in the background or something. I don't know. And I'm going to go to the, let's go in game and see what happens. Let's test it. So hopefully this will work. I doubt it, but I very seriously doubt it, but it's not going to hurt to try. I have solved so many problems doing what I'm doing now, just trying something and changing something, and all of a sudden it starts working. And then I got to remember, okay, which one of those damn things that I do, which one worked? So now I just change one thing at a time and go, because now if it works, I know that it was something in the mod desk, which is exactly what it was for the Purina factory. So the peanut butter factory, or the Planters Peanuts factory, is acting the same way that Purina acted. but the things that were false in Purina are true in the peanut factory, so I don't know what the problem is. But we'll see. Hey guys, do me a favor, like the video. It's at the bottom left, right up underneath the video. Hit that thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to the channel and hit the little bell so you'll get an alert every time my little smart ass comes on here live, just like you did today, hopefully. Dean, how you been, buddy? I hadn't seen you in a while or heard from you in a while. I guess it's because I hadn't been live in the last 2 days. Just waiting for it to load. Hell, Dean, I'm doing excellent. Just excellent. Except for this game fucking with me, not working right. I'm doing great. Okay, so let's go in here and see if we can figure out the problem. That looks so cool right through there with the McDonald's and nada, nothing. Do I got product? Yep, I got 60,000 in product. Damn, I can't even drive today. Damn it. Okay, so I'm going to save it because I want to get a new log and see if anything shows up there. Phil in the box, how you doing, buddy? Where you from, man? Phil in the box. Is that like Jack? Are you related to Jack? Tell me, what? How long have you known Jack? Okay, so let's change the camera view. Go back. Well, I don't want to go there. Let's go. It's got to be something in this file. I'm telling you, it's got to be. So let me bring up another file. Okay, I'm just looking through my files. Your screen's gonna go black for a minute. I'm just looking. Let me bring up the mod desk again. There's got to be something. And then I'm going to bring up the BD file. So let's look at this BD file. I'm going to search for peanut and go down to where peanuts are. Guys, hold on for me just a minute. I'm going to have to mute. I'll be right back. Hey guys, I haven't forgotten you. I'll be right back, okay? Give me about 2 minutes. Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm so sorry. I had a phone call. So let me get back over here to YouTube. Sharky, how you doing, buddy? Douglas, welcome back. We're trying to determine if fill in the box is any relation to Jack. So he hadn't responded back yet, so we'll find out here in just a minute. Let's see, he said, all my life from North Carolina, or is that Night Cop? I don't know if you're talking about North Carolina or Night Cop. Okay, so let me get back over here to the file I was working on. Let's see, that's 109, 108, 107, 106, 5. Let's see, it would be here, because I know the other ones work. So, and these work, the dog chow, the cat food, Venable, so those are all right. 108, there's 109, 110, and 111. There's 11 pallets of each. Yep. And let me make sure there's 11 pallets. Yep. Okay. Desk. You go down to peanuts. And I just changed this out, so this is going to be fine. If there was a problem there, I just solved it by replacing that whole thing. But let's see. Okay. And see, I've done this so many times and never had these issues. So I'm just kind of at a loss on why all of a sudden, because when I do a factory, then I have to go in and test it. And usually the least of my worries if I'm going to be able to pick up the product. It's more of, okay, is the trigger going to work? Well, I've replaced the trigger several times, so it's not the trigger. And you can tell it's not the trigger because the display comes on, and if I go to the vehicle folder or file, that factory with all the product shows up in that file. So it's picking up the trigger. And that's what it's picking up. It picks up the trigger, not the building. So I know the trigger's fine. And again, I've replaced that trigger with the mushroom silo trigger, which I know the mushroom silo trigger works. And all I have to do is replace the field type. So I'm just kind of at a loss. Let me go over here and just, and I swiped all these out, or swapped. See all these pallets right here, the visibility nodes. I changed all those out because those were also what is it, the red shit, I forgot what it's called now. Yeah, the rigid body was turned on all these, and then the material editing, it was picking up the textures in the wrong place. So I just exported the whole thing out, changed it, and exported it back in. I did that with all 3 of them over the last 2 days. So all these are fine. There is no more reg edit. They're getting the all the little bands are gone. The straps that it was listing here, I deleted all that, so everything's fine with these. Of course, these are not the pallets that would load on the trailer anyway. These are just for show, to show you, okay, you've got product. Once you go to load, it's going to load the pallets that I put on the trailer. So, but I didn't want any problems. I didn't want it to because you'll get a lag. If I left those pallets like it is, when you came around the peanut factory, it'll start lagging a little bit because it's got all the rigid body on. It had all the straps, stuff that this map does not need, or it could have lagged. So I went ahead and swapped all those out. Shit. See, I hadn't had a phone call in 4 hours, and I get on here and everybody wanting to call me. Okay, give me a minute, guys. Okay, I'm back. Shit. I promise you guys, I have not had no phone calls, and I get on here and everybody wants to call me. They would have sent it to this email address. Okay. Let me go back over here. Sorry about that, guys. I'll let that background. Hey Tom, how you doing, buddy? Sharky, welcome back, man. Mike, how you doing? No, you should have gotten that 2 weeks ago. Okay. So all this is right, but again, guys, this is just for show. You know, as products being made, I got a visibility node, so these pop up, so you know, it just looks real. But these are not the pallets that are going to load on the trailer. So I've been in the trailer, and I don't see a problem there either. But here's the problem. It won't load on the product trailer or the BD trailer. So, and those are two different mod desk files, two different trailers, two different product files. I don't copy and paste from the BD trailer over to the product trailer, because it's two different files, it's different settings, it's different times, it's different when it's loading pallets. So, and Maverick said it wasn't the factory. So he checked the factory. He said everything looks good with the factory. Shit. Here, let me Okay guys, I'm back. I'm sorry. Isn't it funny how that works out every time? I mean, I get on a live stream, people start texting me. I'm starting to look around for hidden cameras, just like they know. So they start calling and texting, and I've been sitting here for 4 hours doing some stuff, and no calls, no texts, no nothing. And I get on here live, and minutes after I go live, people start texting me. Yeah, I'm still having trouble, Tom. I'm just trying to figure out what else I can check. See, this is not a major thing. It's you put in the silo trigger, you add them to the trailers, and put them on the mod desk that it's a product, put them on the map 01 to say where it's going to be sold at. That's it. I've done it hundreds of times on this map. And the lines that you see on the mod desk and stuff, I usually copy and paste the next one down and just change the field type. Maybe that's it. Let's check the field types. Hell. Yep, display's lit up on all three of them. Okay, so let me look. I mean, I can't see it being the field type, but I'm not ruling anything out at this point. So let me check all my field types against what's on the mod desk, and because that would affect both trailers. Let me make sure there's no spaces. Peanut butter. I'm going to go check the mod desk, and it says peanut butter. Well, let me do this. I'm going to take what's on the mod desk. Let's come over here and paste it in the field type, just to make sure all the spelling is right. And let's go to the silo trigger and put the field type in there. Hey Barry, how you doing, buddy? There's the peanut butter there. I know it looks fine to me, but I'm just gonna, just to make sure. That's the only thing else. Hey Morpheus, how you doing, buddy? Hey Clocks, I appreciate it, buddy. You're more than welcome, man. Okay, so let's go to the second output. Hey Dave, how you doing, buddy? Okay, so let's go to output number 2. But see, that means I would have had to have messed up on each field type, 1, 2, and 3, for them not to pick up any of the products. I don't know. So now I'm going to go over to the mod desk and get honey roasted. This is just a process of elimination here. Lucas still calling me president. I want to move up to king. How hard is that going to be? From president to king. I don't want to be voted in every 2 or 4 years. I want to be the king. Hey, it's Kevin from Missouri. Well, we don't have to show him shit. He already knows. He lives in the show me state. No, we're not going to harass you. We got a new victim, guys. It's Kevin. Clocks 24420. A new victim. Let's go. Okay, so I did the output. Let's go to the silo trigger. Put the field type in there. This can't be it. I mean, the odds on me screwing up all 3 field types is like slim to none. Now, in the beginning, it would have been 100% that I screwed it up, but I've done it too many times. Yeah, Dave, I sent in an email asking her if she created that email account. I just sent her an email. Yeah, it should have been an email where you click on the link and you go set up your password for your new email account. So yep, that looks fine too. So let's go to the third one. You're welcome, buddy. I'll wait till she responds back to my email. This is peanut oil, so let me go back over here to the mod desk and grab peanut oil. Like I said, man, I use the names from the field types to make the mod desk folder, so, or file. King Pat. Don't talk to Dave that way, Morpheus. He don't want to be the queen. Come on. Hell, being queen, that would match my pink robe, wouldn't it? No. None of the products are on there, man. I couldn't use those. The only thing you can use on this map is the BD trailer and the product trailer for it to all work right. You can use another trailer, but the products are not going to show up in the back. Pat pat, yeah, pat pat. So there's that peanut oil. Let me look at the silo trigger. You know, there is a product, a fourth product there. That's the peanut shells. I need to take a look at that too. Because I think if one doesn't work, none of them are going to work. Let me look at that. I think I just named that shells. Thank you, Morpheus. I appreciate it. I was trying to even out my lipstick. When I do that, I'm evening the shit out from my bottom lip to my top lip, so it's not like all thick here and then thin here. So you got to do that. I've seen women do it. It works. I've seen it. Okay, so this is shells. See, I'm not sure if one trigger doesn't work, if one product's not right, but if one product was not right, then none of the displays would be working. And all the displays are working. So there's shells. Hey Amy, how are you doing, darling? And that says shells too. Shit. And make sure it says that on the mod desk. There's shells there, and the shells are there. So let me make sure. Let me look at, I'm in the mod desk real quick looking at these shells, because I want it to be the same thing as wood chips. See, the shells should not be there. So let me look at wood chips. Let me change camera view so you guys can see what I'm doing. See what I just saw, for some reason, and this may not make any difference. No, it's going to make a difference somewhere. But for some reason I put shells under fruit types, and it should not be under fruit types. It should be under field types, which is here, not here. So what I'm going to do is I look for wood chips, because the shells are going to sell the same way as the wood chips. So let me grab the wood chips and bring it down to here. Put it there. Go back up and let me get the shells. Because shells is not a fruit type. Yeah. Okay, so under the text it's shells. Shells, that's correct. Okay. That's good. Let me save this. But that wouldn't have anything to do with the product trailer. But I did see that mistake. So fork. Okay, all that looks good. It was in the wrong spot though. So, just because I made a change, let's go test it. Just to see. Hold on, let me catch up here. Yeah, thank you, Amy. I'm very okay. Wednesday, I didn't have anything to tell anybody because I was working on the problem. So I didn't go live. I was just fishing around for the problem. And then I got Maverick involved, but he didn't respond back to me until this morning. And then yesterday my wife was off, so I didn't even get on here. So, I mean, I didn't get on the computer at all. So let's see. Yeah, but Douglas, I want all the products. When you put the products in there, all my pallets, I want them to show up exactly like they're supposed to show up. Hey Douglas, how you doing, buddy? I need a trigger for all the liberals, yeah. No kidding. Okay, so let me, yeah, I switched it. Now let me go and start the game. Okay, let's see. I mean, the odds on it being fixed now is like slim to no nuns. Just nothing. There's no way. Of course, I'm not ruling anything out at this point. I'm reaching for straws here. Good thing I'm not in New York or California, because they've got a damn straw ban there. What the fuck? You can't use a straw? Man, the liberals are really going freaking crazy now with bans and wow. So I'm not reaching for, well, yeah, I'm in Tennessee, so I can reach for straws without it being illegal. Yeah, I know. It'll come around in a minute. I switched to the game, so it should have already popped up there. Let me check it. Yeah, I switched it to 4. Yep, it switched. I don't know why it's not popping up. Why is it not popping up? Hold on just a minute. Okay, I redid it. Let's see if it's going to pop up now. I went to 1 and went back to the game. For some reason it wasn't showing. There it is. Okay, good. No, that's the let me hold on just a minute. Let me see if this game's gonna pop up. Okay, there it is. Okay, good. Okay. I still need to go look at the log folder or file. Nope. Well, that was not it. Okay, David, I'll see you later, buddy. Yeah, I'll be right back, guys. Let me run the little girl's room. Okay, guys, hold on just a minute. Let me do something here real quick. Damn it. God damn it. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm back. Not that me being gone was going to fix the issue, or me being here is not even fixing the issue, so you didn't lose much. We still hadn't fixed the issue. But I want to go over here. Where's it at? Right here. There's a trigger here. I want to make sure. Okay, so it's 5,000 factory, factor 1, peanut butter, peanut. Oh, shit. Oh, that is 1, okay. So here is where I want to be. I thought the shells were peanut butter. I'm like, well, that might do it. Okay. Shells. Let me look at the silo. Yeah, Morpheus, Maverick has no idea either. Of course, he hadn't gotten back with me. I texted him back and said, no, it can't be the trailer because it's happening with the product trailer and the BD trailer. The odds on that happening, how do you make the same mistake when it's two totally different files on the same trailer? I mean, because I don't copy and paste from one trailer to the other either. So if there's because it's totally different coding from the product trailer to the BD, so you can't copy and paste stuff. I could copy and paste the fill type, but that's about it. But I always use the mod desk or the map 01 to get a fill type to copy it. I will never take it from a trailer, because if it's wrong, then you've really screwed yourself. But it can't be wrong because I named it from the mod desk. So I know that don't make any sense to most of you, but at least I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, same thing here, Morpheus. I went through the whole thing, and very slowly I went through the even the trailer mod desk, the BD trailer. I went through that with like a fine-tooth comb, and I didn't see anything wrong there either. Let's see, automatic 4 is 4,000. Yep, shell. You see, that's going to be the same no matter what. Okay, so I want to do this just for me. I want to go over. I'm going to save this. Here's what I'm going to do. And guys, when Morpheus says he's went over it, he's a computer programmer. He deals with these kind of files and HTML coding and all that stuff all the time. So if he didn't find the problem, I'll never find a problem. So, fuck. Usually, I swear to God, guys, I usually put in a factory. The hard part is getting everything lined up. That's your hard part, not the triggers, not if the product will load or not. And now Purina, but we found the problem with Purina, and that was my fault. But I don't know. I don't even know how that thing got changed to false in the mod desk. I guess I copied it from what was it, PV Rivers version 3. I guess I took it from his mod desk and brought it over. I've done that a lot, but okay, so that's saved. So here's what I'm going to do, just to test. I'm going to go over to the hold on just a minute, guys. I got a phone call coming in. I've never heard of that before. What two things? That's one thing. What's the second thing? You don't ever use Visine. Never use Visine. That's the worst stuff on the market. I would use Pure or the, I forgot the names of them, but they're not Visine. That's some cheap ass shit. It's not worth a damn. So you want some eye drops, or you want to, what? So you're going to go to the store and get what now? Yeah. Well, I don't use Visine. It's oh, let me see what it's called. Okay. So when are you going to go over there? Okay. Okay. All right, darling. All right, darling. Bye. Okay, guys, I'm back. Let's see. I wanted to go in here. Let me look for the peanut. See, this was a no. That's good. The peanuts, peanut butter. I'm looking for the peanut factory, and here it is, platters. Peanut shells. I just want to put. Let's see, peanuts. Where? Okay, I've got to put in. So let me go to peanuts. That's the platters. I want to be able to go pick them up and deliver them. So hold on. Okay, so here's the multiple greenhouse. So I'm going to add 60,000 of peanuts. Now let's go back up. So we need, I don't know why peanut oil. And then we need salt. So let's go to salt. There's a salt mill. Let's put 60,000 there. Let's go back up. We need honey. I'm looking for the honey mill now so I can add honey. Go back to the top and try it. There's the honey mill. So let's add 60,000 in honey. Let's go back to planner. Oh, there it is, right there. Honey. Let's go to empty pallets. Just say board. Chips, cardboard. So here's the pallets. Let's add 60,000 there. Okay, so we got the peanuts, the salt, honey, empty pallets. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2. Yeah, there's 4 inputs. Okay, so I'm going to save this. Save game 3, is it? Yep. Let's see what everybody's saying. Call me if it's very important, very important. He is in YouTuber school. So Maverick has not here. I went over the code. Clear eyes is better than the... Oh, hell. How do you know I was talking about Visine? I thought I was muted. I thought I muted my mic. Clear eyes is better than Visine. Yeah, no shit. Anything's better than Visine. So that should do it there. So let me go out of here. We're going to go back in game. And I just want to see if I can deliver the products to the factory. And here, let me run downstairs real quick. Be right back. Damn, I didn't realize I unmuted. Sorry about that, guys. You didn't have to listen to my phone conversation. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so let me bring up the game. And let's go in and just see if we can load all these products. Make sure I got the right one turned on. I don't think I do. Okay, now I do. Okay. Save game 3, start. so let's go in. And I need a, let's see, let's start with this. Come off the trigger. I'm just going to test it one more time here. You never know. Okay. So I want to go get, let's go to the multiple greenhouse and get the peanuts first. See if that's going to work at all. Now you're not going to see any of the products because I didn't turn it on in the XML. What's going on with what, Tom? You got some input on what's wrong with the triggers? About what's going on? I didn't want... I don't know what you mean, buddy. Okay, so these are the peanuts. Let's see if the peanuts are going to work. I haven't tested this factory at all. Oh, shit. Now we should see the peanuts rising. Yep, we do. Good. Okay, good deal. That worked. Okay, so now let's go get the salt. And the salt is going to be like right here somewhere. Well, let me stop in here and get a cup of coffee real quick. I need a cup of coffee. Hold on, that fucking pop-ups. Damn things. Hey Morpheus, you want anything while I'm here? Let me know. Where's the fucking front door? Well, I gotta go through the window? Holy hell. I didn't even put a front door in this. I'm just gonna pretend that's the front door, I guess. I guess they're closed. Oh well, Morpheus, never mind. I can't get you anything anyway, man. Oh, okay. Okay, Tom. Well, man, your family matters. That's none of my business, man. I don't want to get in family business. That ain't none of my business. You don't want to hear my 2 cents on it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's that? What was that? What's that in the road? Oh, it's a shadow. Never mind. I'm seeing things, man. See, this is what happens when I don't drink enough coffee. Donut shop was closed. A pack of American cigarettes. I can handle that now. Here, hold on just a minute, guys. I'm gonna speed up time real quick. I don't want to be here in the dark. I'm scared of the dark. Okay. Okay, and this is salt. Where's my salt trigger at? There it is. That's working okay. So now let's go get the honey. No, I wanted to take that turn sideways. I just didn't get up enough speed. Hold on for me just a minute, guys. This Pat. Okay, guys, I'm back. Okay, so let's keep going. Now, I'm surprised I didn't get a ticket. I was parked right in the middle of the freaking roadway. Hell, I would have given me a ticket. Blocking traffic, impeding the free flow of traffic, all that good shit. Let's see. Now, see, guys, we have honey on the trailer. You just can't see it because in the BD file, I've got them all turned off. Or in GE, I've got them all turned off because I'm still working on the BD trailer. I need to get something straight round. Alright, Tom. Buddy, you have a good evening, man. And I'll look at that message as soon as I get a chance. Tickets in the mail. No, I'll fight that one. They gotta have an officer swearing that they saw me do it, not a camera. I was just thinking about making an entrance down there, but I don't think so. I think I want to go through the guard shack. Okay. I'm not seeing it. There it is. Why is it so far away? That trigger's right over that ground sign. I don't get that. It's not going to show up now. You see, now I need empty pallets. So let's go get the empty pallets. Well, shit, why didn't it pick up the fucking empty pallets? Damn it. I put pallets in here. I put them over here. I'm going to save. Quit. I gotta go. I know I put in pallets. I don't know why I didn't take it. So let me change camera view so I want to witness this time that I actually put in pallets, because I know I did. No, I didn't have any pallets in there. It said 0. it here. Maybe board wood pallets, wood chips. It's right there. So why didn't it pick it up? This is game 3. Yep. Okay, so let's go back in there and see why I didn't pick it up. Oh yeah, I forgot I had 2 pallet factories. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's new for me. I just put those in. I haven't been to that other one. You're probably right, Sharky. It's probably at that other pallet factory. Yeah. See, since I put that pallet factory in there, I haven't been in the game much except for testing. I haven't played, so I forgot all about that second pallet factory. Hell, where'd that come from? Holy shit. I'm so used to just going to that pallet factory and grabbing them. But yeah, I should have looked to see if that was pallet factory 2 or just pallet factory. Damn it. So I got out of the game for nothing. Well, that gives me also... Well, no, I already tested that pallet factory. Don't ever forget, guys, I need to take a look at that silo trigger for the honey. Because I had to pull pretty far forward for it to pick it up. And it should be right over that ground sign, so... Yep. That's what it is. It's going to be right out here. Let me just go right there. Okay, well, all those work. So all the triggers, the input triggers work. And there's 60. See, it's making the product because I only had 60,000. in the hell could this be? Guys, this is not like a mystery thing. It's not. I've put in so many silo triggers on this map. Never ever did I go to test it and it did this. Now that, I don't mean that I've never been able not to load it. That's happened. But I go in and I change out the silo trigger and then it starts working. But for 3 products at the same factory, it happened at Purina, we fixed it. Now it's happening here, but it's not the same problem. I've been at like Del Monte, like you pick up one product but you can't pick up the other one because the silo trigger's messed up. I don't know. I don't get it. I want to see if all the animation's working. There we go. See the fire? Yeah, there we go. All the, yep, all the smoke's working. That looks good. See, is that too much? No. Yeah, that looks good. Make sure all the, okay, that's working. That's working. Working. Should be right in this bridge right here. Yep. Okay, that all looks good. But I just can't get the freaking product. You see this eye, this symbol here? You can go in there and get all your info on the left hand side. Peanuts 58%, or 11%. Salt 11%. Peanut shells is 0%, but you got 500. 12, 12, 12. Okay. Damn it. Hey, buddy. What's up? Who's Rick? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have his number. Okay guys, I'm back. Okay, this, it says start field. What are you talking about? It says start field. Where does it say that at? Start field. Where? Oh, okay, yeah, in the menu. Okay, R. No, Morpheus, if that was the case, then the peanut butter that's in a trigger all by itself around the corner would work. Let me make sure there's product there. Yeah, there's product. See, this one here is all by itself. Now it says start field 2. Yeah, I see it now. Thank you, Mike. I never even look over there, man. I just go up there and push down on my left control stick. Hey, buddy. Hey, Jeff. You have a good evening, buddy. Guys, I'm going to go grab a cup of coffee. Morpheus, you want anything? The donut shop is closed, but, man, I can try to get something out of my own kitchen. Hold on. I'll bring you something back. Morpheus, I was going to get you a cup of coffee, buddy, because you saw that the donut shop was closed, but I don't have a to-go cup. No to-go cup, so I don't know what to do about that, so. You don't get any coffee, man. Not until I can get a to-go cup. See, yeah, you're right, it says start. Are you saying that before it wasn't saying that, Morpheus? It wasn't bringing up the start field? Okay, so that has to be the trailer. But what? But both the product trailer and the shit. This thing does not turn very well. Or I'm just a sucky driver. Probably both. Okay, yeah, this trailer doesn't have anything in it. I don't see a start feel. What's coming up when I there's nothing in there. See, that says start feel, and it's filling. Oh, I hadn't changed out the, I gotta change the product trailer out to that new trailer, because it's loading the old ones. Okay, son of a bitch. Yeah. Or a wrecking ball, huh? Damn. So it does say start feel on the triggers. I've never noticed that before. But of course I don't use my keyboard either. Okay. I just wanted to go back in here to save it. I didn't want to save it with that trailer full of soup. Since now that factory's on, everything's up and running, I may get some errors that tells me what's wrong. Because see, you won't see an error with a factory until it's actually operational. So Hey, Morpheus, do you have a to-go cup where I could get some? Okay, so let me change camera views. Let's go over here to the, I'm going to bring up the log. See, I'm hoping that we'll see an error and let me know what's going on. Usually I don't wish for errors, but right now I'm wishing for them. Okay, so those are the 3 that I know about. Cat food small, I already know. Nothing. God damn it. So see, that factory's not even putting up an error. This is for the Purina. That's just the fill HUD. The little pictures that go in the escape menu up at the top when you're trying to see what wheat's going for and what the Purina's going for. That little picture up at the very top, that's all it's saying there. I hadn't made one yet, so no other errors. Okay, first I want to look at that, I want to look at the honey trigger, because that, I had to pull pretty far up for it to catch that trigger, and I thought I put it right on top of that sign. Okay, it does look like it's over to the right more. Let me move that trigger. That never showed up before in the help menu. Okay. See, I never even noticed that. So because I never used the help menu, I just used my controller. Now sometimes when I don't know which button to push, no, see, that's pretty much even. So why did I have to? I'm going to bring it this way just a little bit more. And let me get this palette trigger and move it. But at least we know now all the input triggers are working. And the silo triggers are working because we're seeing start fill. It's just not loading on the trailer, so that narrows it down to the trailer. Now see, that's right in the damn center of that sign. Why did I have to move? I had to pull almost off the picture to, that's right. Let me look at the start and the end, because it may be out of whack a little bit. Yeah, that's what it is. I think that start is inside the, well, let's see. Put my cursor right on where the start is. You don't want your start inside your trigger. Of course, this is a tip trigger, not a silo trigger, so no, it's outside. But it was inside because I moved it. So let me move it out just a little bit more. No, if it's right, I'm just going to keep it right there. Let me see. God, it takes so long. Okay, so let me move it up. Come on, G. And then out a little bit more. And let me look at the end trigger. See where it is. I just didn't like the idea of having to pull all the way forward. Almost, I think just the back end of the trailer was in the input. Okay, so let me take a look at this, and it's right there. I need to move it down some. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to move it down. It's at the right location, but it needs to be down a little bit. I don't want it in the middle of the trigger. You want it at the end, at each end, one at one end, one at the other. So let's move it down just a tad. Okay. Okay, so that fixes that. Now what the hell? It's not the triggers. It's the product trailer and the BD trailer. Let me save this real quick. Well, at least we narrowed it down, because it is showing up. It is showing up as start field. Just what Maverick said. He said it's not the factory. But what the fuck could it be in the... Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in the BD trailer and I'm going to remove all the peanut products. Just delete them. Go to the XML, delete all that, and just start over. I think that's the best way to do it. Because there's a problem somewhere, and let me see. Let's see. Alright, save. Guys, I'm going to take the extreme here and just, here's what I'm going to do. Fucking going to just start deleting shit. See, window capture. Let me go over here to the trailer. There we go. I was going through this earlier. Just make sure this is not shit. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. See these products right here? I'm deleting them. I'm not even going to play around with it anymore. I'm just going to start over, because there's something wrong with these and I don't know what it is. Damn, before I do, I'd really like to find out what the problem is. Is there something... Well, Sharky, what other trailer would you like me to put it on? Sir, the BD trailer and the product trailer is the only two trailers that it's going to go on. These are unique triggers on this map. It's not like any other map. These are unique triggers. And that's why I put the BD trailer, and I definitely put the product trailer in the zip file. So, because you have to have these trailers to even load any and all products on the map. There is no other trailer I'm putting it on. Let me look at the shapes real quick. There's nothing checked there. That's good. Non-render, distant blending. Yep. Okay. And this is 109, 110, and 111. So let me go over to the, I'm going to bring, I thought I already had that up, but I guess I closed it. Let me bring up the mod desk for the BD trailer. 109 to 110. One oh nine, 10, 11. There's 12 pallets there, 12 pallets there, 12 pallets there. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, sweetheart. Somebody finally is starting to feel my pain. Poor Night Cop. Damn. Okay, so let me make sure I don't have a 109 anywhere that I changed. Nope. I'm just thinking. I think better with a cigarette. Hold on. Okay. See, this stuff here, I copy this, like this is 11 pallets, so I just go up here to another product that's got 11 pallets, and all these are tested and working, and I grab this and I paste it. I copy and paste it underneath the next one, which is the peanut butter. So let me bring up the mod desk. Because I want the peanut. Wait, what is that? Oh, that's the greenhouse, okay. So let me grab it from here. Peanut butter. Yeah, that's spelled right. And let me just honey roasted. Okay. And peanut oil. Yeah, Sharky, I wish I could do that, buddy. But you can't do that. You can't just try them one at a time. If all three of them are not, if they don't have a trigger, none of them are going to work. Because they're all under the output. In the scene graph, all those outputs, 1, 2, 3, and 4, if there's not a trigger for each of them, and the product's not there for each of them, none of them are going to load. I wished I've tried that before, and I'm like, damn, why isn't this trigger working? And I finally realized, no, you got to have them all up and working before one of them will work. Let's see, peanut. Okay, so I got a field plane. Of course, if I missed anything in here, the damn BD trailer wouldn't even load. So, I got a field plane. Like if I'm missing that or something, you can forget the BD trailer even loading in the game. So I know all this is correct. I know this is correct. I switched this out earlier, so it's correct. All of it says true, all of it says fork. False, false, false. Okay. Oh shit, I forgot to change my camera view. I was over at the mod desk folder. Now I'm back where you guys are. It has to be the trailers, Morpheus. In the game, it's showing the trigger, and then it says start field, so it's picking up the trigger. See, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's the pallet itself. That's what I'm thinking. But see, there's nothing. I've stripped this palette to work on this map. Okay. Let me look at something real quick. That could be it. Hold on just a minute. I'm going to go into my textures folder, because I think maybe, and it should have threw an error on that, but maybe, see, each one of these has that. Okay, so I'm going to change it. in the textures, usually you're only allowed one capital letter in the name of the texture. Just one. I got these textures from PV Rivers version 3, and I didn't change the names of them, but they have 3 capital letters in the name, and that could stop it from loading on the trailer. But I should have gotten an error on that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rename these to, well, here, let me do this. I can't rename these, but what I can do, let me copy this and paste it. That's the copy, and I'm going to rename this one, and I'm going to take out all these. I'm just going to say this is honey roasted, okay, and this palette I'm going to call, yeah, still the H, and I'm going to rename this one to peanut butter, and then I'm going to name the next one peanut oil. Oh shit, nope, let me redo that, because I didn't I gotta make a copy of it. Okay, where's my copy? There it is. That could do it. Let's see, peanut butter. Okay, and then let me make a copy of the peanut oil. You can't see what I'm doing in the folder, but I'm making copies and renaming them. And this is peanut oil, and that could do it. I'm not sure, but it could. Now I'm going to change the texture of each one on this palette, and I'm going to change the texture in game, but let me do this first. You see how this name right up here is? It says box palette. It's only got one cap, but this peanut butter, that maybe that should be just, yeah, that should be peanut with a lowercase b palette. I don't know if that would do it or not, but let's change this because it could be a conflict with the texture. So what I name this? Peanut. This one I named peanut butter, I think. Let me see. Fuck. I don't know. Yeah, peanut butter. So let me change the texture here. The hell? Okay. So peanut butter. That's peanut butter DDS. Okay. Let's go to the next one. And this is honey roasted. So let's change that one to the new one that I did. That's under H. Well, where did it go? Oh shit, I gotta go back to the right. Well, it was. See, honey. Honey R, okay, that's what I named it. Okay, so that one's done. And you do one, it's going to change every one of them. So, I only got to change one. And let's go with the peanut oil. Again, this is just stabbing it in the wind. You know, this could be it, could not be it. I just know that most of them just have one cap. Well, no, egg half diffused has two. I've just never seen 3. So, and this is peanut oil. Okay, and then I can go in here and delete all the other, well, no, because they're still being used by the other one. I don't want it to turn white, not until I'm able to change them. Because once they turn white, you can't change them. So, let me save this. And let's go check it out. Okay. That one doesn't say, I'll work with that one in a little while. That doesn't even say start field. Shit. I haven't even messed with the trigger. I haven't messed with any of that. Now I've done nothing to make that start trigger or start field go away. But it's not even showing up now. Well, let's save it and look at the log. Now that it doesn't say it, maybe I'll get an error. Okay. No errors. Son of a fucking bitch. Hold on, guys. Guys, I haven't forgot you. Just give me just a minute, okay? Like I said, every time I go live, people start calling me and texting me. I got to take care of this problem real quick. Give me about a minute. Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm so sorry. Okay, so let's move right along. What are we doing here? Yeah, I looked at the log, no logs. Let's see if it loads the pallets. Then it is not the trigger, but it doesn't load the pallets. See. No, Sharky. If I put the products on the map and I put the trigger in there, it's going to load on that trailer. If I add it to the trailer and I add it to the trailer's mod desk, so. We'll see the best way, Morpheus, to find out if it's the trigger. Here, let me go over here. To see if it's the trigger, all I have to do is do this. Let me change Windows. Instead of linking it, damn it. Hold on just a minute, guys. Damn it. Okay, I'm back. Hello? Hell, I'm so used to saying that. Hello? This is Pat. How are you? Okay, so let's go here. Now, Morpheus, instead of trying to link a pallet with that trigger, all I have to do is go, like I did in the very beginning. I took a trigger, a silo trigger, that I know works, and I put it there, then I duplicated it and put it there, then I duplicated it and put it there, like I've done on every factory on this map. So it's not the trigger. I guarantee you it's not going to be that trigger, because I can look at the trigger. If you went to Discord, would you be able to hear me? Yeah, I should be able to hear you, right? I don't know why I wouldn't. Let me bring up Discord real quick. And bring up the silo trigger, and I'll see it. Now, the odds on all three of them not working is like slim to none. Oh, this shit. Okay. Okay, you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so what I want you to try now is take that peanut butter pallet or the peanut oil pallet, link it to a trigger, say at the Purina factory. We know that they work. Whenever you go to them triggers, it's loading the dog chow or the Benefil. If that pallet won't load at that trigger, then we know. We'll know that it's not. It could be the pallet. I think it's the pallet myself.
Yeah, I think so too. But if it's the pallet, then what do I do with the pallet?
What I would do then is take the pallet, scratch it, take a pallet that we already know that works, like say one of the Benefil, and retexture it.
Holy shit! Yeah,
it's a lot of work,
I can't do Benefil.
Works, right?
Benefil's a bag. Jesus Christ, that would be. Golly, that's gonna be a bitch.
Yeah, that's the thing. Now, do you have a boxed pallet that works?
I got pallets all over the map that are boxed.
Okay, so we use one of them. It don't have to be Benefil. As long as we use a pallet that we know that will load onto that trailer.
Wow. No, I know it's not going to be the trigger. Because I
don't think it's going to be the trigger either.
I can go to output on this trigger, and let me put let's see, what can I put? I'll just put the cat food. I'll change this silo trigger out, the fill types to cat food, and I guarantee I can bring cat food over here and load it.
Yeah, I bet it'll work too.
Now see all these pallets, I got these pallets from PV Rivers version 3. I didn't make these pallets. All 3 of these pallets came from his map. I just exported them and stripped them down.
Because you exported them, I bet you that's the problem.
But I did that with every one on the map, except the few that I've made myself, but I still used a palette that I got from another map to retexture. I mean, this isn't new, importing the pallets. I do that with every factory. Like at Del Monte.
The pallet that you exported for the peanut factory may conflict with that trailer. It could conflict with your map.
But I mean, I stripped the damn thing. I took everything off I didn't need. All I have is the palette, which I have the palette to diffuse for the texture, and then the peanut butter. But that's a DDS file. Both of them are DDS files, so I don't understand why.
It's not going to be a DDS file because a DDS file is just a texture.
Yeah, that
has nothing to do with the code or how it works. Right? All that DDS file does is says this is what I want it to look like.
But I don't understand how the palette being stripped down to nothing except for textures. That's all that's running that palette. Is 2 textures. The palette texture and then the cardboard texture. How that would not load. That's how all the other ones are.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, I looked over your code in the XML for the PD trailer, for your mod disk, and there's nothing off. It's perfect.
Barney, that's not true. I can duplicate the hell out of triggers. I've done it all over this map. So how would you expect to get a trigger? Export it or import it in from somewhere? You duplicate it from a factory that you know that silo trigger is working. I've done it for every factory on this map.
Your whole map, that's what you've been doing.
Absolutely.
I don't think it's a trigger.
I don't either. I think it is the... Here, I just want to know for sure. Let's see. I'm going to go over here because I know I have... Well, that doesn't matter. I still have 60,000. So let me grab this... I'm going to grab the cat food. And I'm going to change the field type at that trigger.
That's all you got to do. Change that field type.
Go to silo trigger. Because I know it works at the cat food. I've loaded it. Now Barney wants me to delete the trigger. It's not the trigger, Barney. Barney, slow down, man. You're making us nervous.
Actually, you see what Mike wrote there? That makes a lot of sense, too. We could try that, too.
How about this? Load the 3 products at the logistics center and see if they load on the trailer. No, because I don't have these products in the logistics center. I haven't loaded them in there yet. I'd have to go into the vehicle and put them in there. It's easier to just do what I'm doing right here.
Yeah, it's the same as if you were
doing
it at this factory.
I'm just it's still testing the trigger. Okay. So I got cat food. Let me go back over this trigger. All I gotta do is change the field type in the 2 places and see if I can load it.
Yeah, Pat, that's what I would do. I would change the 2 triggers, field types, and see which one will load, which one won't.
No, I'm just going to change one product to cat food and come over here and see if I can load the cat food. Because if I change the field type and there's 60,000 liters, it's not going to load the peanuts. It's going to load the cat food. Exactly. So in the trailer, the cat food's going to right. Exactly. So let me change the peanut butter to cat food and change this to cat food and go to the silo trigger and do the same, hit save, and then I'll go turn the cat food on in the BD trailer so we'll see it loading and see what happens.
Yeah,
see, guys,
exactly. And you want to know what? If that works and it loads the cat food, what I would try then is take that peanut butter and put over in the cat food at Purina and see if it loads over there. And if it don't load over there, then we know it's the pallet.
Okay. So I see peanut butter. I'm going to name that cat food. I'm going to save. And there should still be 60,000. Well, no, it won't be, because it's going to change it. It's going to change it to cat food. The visibility nodes don't matter. That's just for show anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Barney said, it's the trigger. Upload a new one. Barney, we're fixing to put you in timeout. It's not the trigger, Barney. Barney! It's not the trigger! If it's the trigger, I owe you a whole bowl of Captain Crunch, okay? Deal.
Might as well throw a Dr. Pepper in with that too.
Yeah, you can, instead of milk, just pour the Dr. Pepper in there, man. Make it fizzle. Okay, so that's done. I'm going to go over to the BD trailer real quick, guys, and I'm just going to turn on the cat food so we can see it loading. I'm going to save. And then once this is done, I'm going to go into the, I'm not going to change cameras, I'm just going to go into the vehicle file and add cat food product to the Platters peanuts. Okay. Peanuts. Oh, you know what? I've got to go in game and save first so it'll pick up the cat food as a product. Hold on just a minute. Yeah, but I'm real positive it's going to load that out, because since yesterday I've been thinking it was the pallet, but I wasn't sure. Now after today, but still, why wouldn't it show the start fill every time?
Exactly. It only started showing the start fill when you unloaded, so it might have been just a glitch.
Yeah, when I unloaded all the products.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then once you came out of game and went back in, it didn't show up again.
So it's so that would say it's the trigger. Well, we're fixing to find out. I've never had this happen except with Purina, but that was my fault in the mod desk, because I copied PV Rivers' mod desk code over instead of using my own. I know better, and I did it anyway.
Listen, I'm going to tell you something, Pat. Since I've been watching this map making, I'm smoking a lot more.
Yeah, that's why I leave my cigarettes downstairs. I was smoking one right after the other and not even remember lighting one. So now when I'm online or live, my cigarettes are downstairs, so I have to physically get up and go get one. So I won't sit here and say, fuck, I already got one burning on the ashtray and I got one in my hand. So
anyway, I go outdoors and smoke, so just give me a second. I'll be right back, man.
Okay, bud.
I'm going out for a smoke right now.
Yeah, this will make you drink too. So get a cup of coffee while you're at it.
I'm still waiting for you to email me one more.
A cup of coffee?
Yeah, send it over.
I'm scared it's going to mess up my keyboard.
Yeah, true. Well, just send me the coffee grounds over and I'll make a bit of American style coffee with one of them American cigarettes you can email me.
Yeah. See, it looked like it wanted to pick that up. It blinked real quick.
Yeah, alright, I'll be right back, man.
Okay, buddy. I'm just going to save real quick, and that way it'll pick up that new product at Peanut Butter, at the Platters Peanuts, and then I can go into the vehicle and add the product, and we can go back in game and see if it's going to load it. Okay. Now I'm going to leave the camera right there, guys, for a second, because I'm just going to grab this Game 3 Vehicles folder. Yep, I want to, and then let's look for Peanuts. Now it says cat food instead of peanut butter. Let's go 60. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now I can save this, and let's go in game. Now I'm going to change the view. Your screen's going to go black, guys. Of course, you guys are used to that, I'm sure. What the hell are you talking about, Tom? You didn't call me. I would have known. Okay, Barney. This is the test, man. Am I right, or is Barney right? We're fixing to find out. Because you could... No, you're not right. I'm right. It's not the trigger. I think it's the pallet. I wished it was the trigger, because I don't want to change the pallet. That's a lot more work. And it's probably something as simple as just clicking a checkbox somewhere and it would work, but I don't know where that is. Of course, I've never even heard of that. I mean, I've done this hundreds of times and it works every time. And if it doesn't work, you switch out the silo trigger and that one works. Of course, that could be it too. I really, Barney, I promise you, I hope you are right. I don't want to be right. That's a Barbara Mandrell song. I don't want to be right. I do not want to be right on this. I hope it's the trigger. Triggers are a lot easier to fix than the damn pallet. No, Barney, no. Don't hope I'm right. I want you to be right. Less work for me. I hope you are right, sir. Please be the trigger. I just don't think it is. But I sure hell hope it is. Oh, look at there. It's not loading it. Good. Oh, wait. Let me see if I've got product. I do. Okay, good. Good. I really want it to be the trigger. So here's the thing. I got that trigger from mushrooms. So let me get out of here. Let me change the camera view. This is so good that I think it's the trigger.
I'll tell you what, Pat, take a trigger that uses boxes.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna go over and get the I'm gonna go get the Campbell soup trigger. No, I'm not. I'm gonna go get the, let's see, I've tested all that, but recently I have tested, yeah, I've tested the cat food. So let's go get the cat food. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to delete these triggers. Because see, here's what I did. I got one trigger from mushrooms. And then I duplicated that same trigger to the other two. So if the mushroom pallet was, but see, I always go get the mushroom silo trigger. I've used that at Kellogg's, at Del Monte, at Ocean Spray, at Anheuser-Busch, because the silo trigger is a silo trigger. It don't matter what it's loading, it's a silo trigger. You can load bags, it doesn't matter. It's going to load the fill type. But if for some reason by duplicating it, it messed up the trigger, it would have messed it up for all three. So that's why all three is not. What was that? Oh, that's Purina Factory. Okay. So I want to go up to platters. Excuse me. Okay. So let's get the silo trigger for the cat food. Because it don't matter if it's a box or a bag or it's from the multiple fruit or the multiple greenhouse. It's still a silo trigger. Okay, so this is the one for the cat food. I'm going to copy that. You know, this time I'm not even going to copy it. I'm going to duplicate it. Shut up, Barney. Just shut up. Morpheus, Barney's being meany to us. I'll send you a good trigger, he says. Shut up, Barney. Shut up, Barney. Yeah, without, there ain't no hot chocolate or little bunny rabbits, no stuffed animals, Barney. You're just going to go into a room. That's it. Morpheus, Barney is an instigator. We've already figured that out. An instigator. Okay, so there's I duplicated it, so it should be right there. See it right there. And I want to double check to make sure it's, yeah, that's it. Then I'm going to cut it, and we're going to take it over to Platter's Peanuts. Holy shit. Well, for your information, Miss Barney Smartass, there is not going to be any Farming Simulator 20. It's going to be Farming Simulator 21. 21, sir. So, 2 strikes already. You said it was the trigger. It's not. It is. And now you think it's Farming Simulator 20. What the hell? Barney, Barney, Barney.
Here, Pat, I'll show you what I can do as moderator. Just watch his message. Okay,
good. Get rid of it. Delete. We're just messing with you, Barney. Don't go away mad. Just go away. Let's see. Okay. We're going to go right. I don't know why I clicked that. There is no freaking trigger there anymore. I took it away. So, let's go up to output 1. And we're going to install the silo compact farming 20 will be due out. Smart ass. Oh, man. Hey, Barney, we are too, man. You don't even have to say that. We're always screwing with each other. I'm just picking at you, man. As long as you give me ammunition, I'm going to give it back.
Exactly. What else can you expect from a guy that got a car that takes his own feet to operate?
Yeah. I mean, no shit.
Right? I mean, he's living in the Stone Age, man. Get into the...
And then he's married to a woman named Betty, who wears a piece of rock. I mean, a real rock like you pick off the ground around her neck. Come on, Barney. 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 And then names his kid Bam Bam. I mean, you really got to question his character, you know? Bam Bam. How violent of a name. Okay. So we got the silo trigger in. I'm going to move it up, which is going to take forever, guys. So take a nap. Who was it that had the power nap? Who was that needed? Was that Dean?
Jeff the other day.
Yeah, Jeff, a power nap. What the fuck is that? Power nap.
Something Canadian.
It's got to be a Canadian thing.
Yeah, I know what a power nap is because I'm Canadian. See,
I never heard of a power nap. Like
power nap is you rest for 20 minutes.
I know what the nap part.
For example, if you're driving across the highway, a long run, and you pull over on side the road and take a 20-minute nap, when you wake up, you're refreshed and you're good to go.
Okay. Well, we just call that a nap. And that's it, a nap. Whether it's 15 minutes or 2 hours, it's a nap. If it's during the day, it's a nap. Barney's name is Nick. Okay, Nick. So he's really not married to a girl named Betty with a rock around her neck. That's good to know, Nick. Real good to know. You know, we got so many other victims here in the watching but not guests watching but not chatting. I wonder why. Probably don't want to be harassed. I ain't saying shit on this thing. I'm just here watching.
It's something different listening to you on Discord because now I got to wait 8 seconds to actually see what you're doing.
Oh yeah. Me and Jeff went through that when we were on that other TeamSpeak. Okay, so here's the cat food, and we're going to change that back. So let me go get it off the mod desk. And this is peanut butter. And I'm going to change the silo trigger to peanut butter. It would not load the cat food. So it has to be the trigger. But even Maverick looked at it and said the factory and triggers look perfect.
Yeah, but did you go into, when you put the cat food over, did you go into the factory and name whatever cat food?
Yeah.
Okay.
It does that automatically. If I put the fill type as cat food and I go in game and save it and come out, it changes it. Because it's under the output trigger now as a fill type.
Listen, I'm going to tell you something, Pat. I know code. But I guarantee you, this code here is all German to me.
Oh, yeah. Literally. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate it, buddy. We're just picking at you, too, man. Don't get all pissed off or anything. We're just playing. Okay. That should do it right there. Now I got to get the silo trigger and place it where I want it. Okay, good deal, good deal. We're just waiting for GE to catch up with us. Now guys, I've got to go in about 15 minutes. It's 6:43. I got to go at 7. Damn, have I been on here this long? Golly. Already over 3 hours and it seemed like I've been here about 30 minutes. Okay, there's peanut butter. But I will be back tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow's Saturday. I'll be back Saturday and Sunday. Hey Raj, how you doing, buddy? Okay, so I gotta go place this silo trigger real quick. Yeah, Morpheus, I was smoking one cigarette after the other and not smoking any of them. They were just all burning up in my ashtray.
Every time I look at you on the video, you were hauling your pack of cigarettes out and having
I
another
know.
one, another one,
Because
another one.
it would burn up, and I'd go to get a drag of it, and it's already burnt to the filter. But I tell you what, you let me hold it in my hands, and that sumbitch will go out every time. It'll just go out.
Oh, I hear you there.
But put it in the ashtray where you want it to go out, and it won't. So I had to leave them downstairs because half of them I don't even remember lighting. So I said, to hell with that. I'm going through like 2 packs of cigarettes each time I go on a live stream. And I'm smoking 2 cigarettes out of the whole bunch. So I just put them downstairs. That way I can mentally know, okay, I'm going to go get a cigarette now.
Yeah, exactly. I go outside, so when I'm watching a video, I don't really smoke a lot because I don't want to miss none of the video.
Yeah, that's the same with me when I'm watching somebody else's video. Because I watch live streams too. I like that Brad 473 or 4, whatever it is. He does a lot of live streams.
Oh, okay. I actually watched a lot of your videos on your other channel, Pat Patterson.
Yeah, that's my Wisdom Wednesday.
Yep, Wisdom Wednesday. Man.
Yeah. There was a whole bunch more, but I lost a lot of them. Hold on, somebody's knocking at my front.
Now, I can see why now you talk. You're definitely an inspirational speaker.
Well, I appreciate it, man. Hey, hold on for me, guys. I got somebody at my front door, okay? just crazy. You know, I sat here for, I said 4 hours earlier. It had to be, I think the last call I got was like 11:30 this morning. Nobody called me. Nobody texted me. And within 10 minutes of me going live, I'm flooded with texts, calls, people knocking at my door. If that's not Murphy's Law, I don't know what is. There's got to be a hidden camera in this room somewhere. Okay, so I was putting this trigger in. Let me ask you this. Do you know anything about these triggers, Morpheus?
A little bit.
I think no. This is a
to figure it out.
Well, this is a silo trigger. I was just sitting here thinking, I wonder if I've got it backwards, like where it needs to load is up by the pallets and where. But no, this is a silo trigger. I could swing this thing around any way I wanted to, and it's going to work, as long as they're under that funnel.
As long as I think that square links in with the pallets.
Yep. Yeah, let me bring it out a little bit. Bring it back in some. Right about there. Okay. So there's that trigger. Now, I'm just going to, instead of copying and pasting it, I'm going to duplicate the actual trigger, guys. Okay,
now, if this don't work, what I suggest we do tomorrow, because you won't have time tonight.
No, I gotta go.
Yeah, exactly. So tomorrow, what we can do is strip down that pallet, start from scratch.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to. Well, I'm not gonna do that. I think what I'm gonna do is go over here to the meat company and grab that pallet and just retexture it.
Yeah, exactly, like the steak pallet. We know that works.
I just like the way these pallets look. I don't have any of these pallets on the map anywhere. With the umbrella and all that stuff, I wanted to keep these pallets, but maybe I won't be able to. So let me duplicate this. And that's peanut butter. Did I change that out? Yeah, I changed it out in the output. Okay, I'm going to duplicate it. Hey, pretty girl. Oh. What is it? No lick. What?
Now, if you like that umbrella and stuff like that, once you make your texture for it, I can probably put an umbrella and stuff like that on it from that texture there. It's just copying that umbrella and putting it onto the box on the meat one.
I really don't think it's the damn palette. All this palette is textures. That's it. I've stripped it down. I've taken, just like I had to do at Del Monte, just like I had to do when I brought all the stuff over from the meat factory. All those were rigid bodies and had all these straps on it, and I stripped it down and they work. I've been through this before, but it's just never done this, so I just don't think it's the palette now. I did, but now after I can't load cat food, it's got to be the trigger. Okay, so I'm going to cut that and then put it into number 2. Output number 2. And guys, after I do this, I'm going to have to go. But I will be back tomorrow. I'm going to try to get on, I don't know, between 11 and 1, somewhere in there. I want to try to get this, because it's so funny. This thing should have been released a week ago, and then we've had nothing but issues trying to release it. But once everything is working, it'll take me a couple of hours, maybe 3 hours, to get all the detail work in the background done, like, you know, the escape map, making sure all the pallets are on that map. And what else? I have to change out the image of Factory Farm, which is no big deal. And then what else? Well, then I've got to go through and change the Campbell's soup on the product trailer, and then make sure all the products are added to both trailers, turn everything back on both trailers, and then go. Then we'll be done. Okay, Dean. Tell Nick I said hello. I hadn't talked to him in a little while. Damn, I get on this and I lose all track of time.
Yeah, I know. I've been busy with work all week, so I haven't had a chance to do a video of my own, but I'm going to try to get one done tonight.
I just can't believe I've already been on for 3.5 hours. And it literally seems like I've been here about 35, 40 minutes.
Oh, I know. It's not enough time to do it.
I'm going to move this up. It is 6:58 p.m. at night, Nick. 6:58. Fixing to be 7. I got to go at 7. Because I got to be somewhere at exactly 7:30. So, or they'll be just sitting at the restaurants twiddling their thumbs. So, did you... No, Mike, I hadn't fixed it yet. Because, of course, if it gets fixed, we're going to blame Morpheus. We'll say, damn it, Morpheus is the damn one that fixed it. What was he thinking? No, I got to get rid of that other one, damn it. I don't want to mix the two. There's another silo trigger in output 2 I got to get rid of.
What are you picking on me for? I thought this was pick on Bernie Day.
Well, no, I'm not picking. I'm saying if it gets fixed, you'll be the one to fix it. So we'll just blame you because it's fixed.
Oh, no, you take the credit for that, then.
Hell, I'll give credit to Nick. Mr. Nick Barney, if I can get it to work. I don't care who gets the credit. I just want it to work. It's always crazy when something doesn't work. I just sit back like, what did I do wrong? I've done this so many times. Now in the beginning I made all kind of mistakes and I learned from them. So now it's like none of this should be happening. You put the silo trigger there, you name the field type on the silo trigger and the output, and you're done. And it should work.
Sometimes you do it so much that it becomes second nature, and then you happen to miss something and you can't remember what you missed.
Yeah, and that's what happened with the Purina. I made the stupid mistake of going over to PV Rivers mod desk file. I grabbed that line that said cat food on his, brought it over, and pasted it onto my mod desk. And one of his said false when it should have said true for my map. Okay, so there you go. That one's done. Now let me change the... I got to change the field type on that. Damn it, what time is it? Okay, there's peanut butter. I'm going to grab the honey roasted. Come over. And let's put that in there. Damn, Tom. Now, see, in Alabama, that's normal, man. People just come over and get in your refrigerator and, you know, no, I'm kidding. Okay, so let me change this field type. I got to make sure I change this output 1's field type, because that did say cat food. I want to make sure it still says peanut butter. I think I changed it back. Damn simple. Okay, nope, I did not. Damn it. Okay, so let me go over here to my desk and get the peanut butter and change that one. I thought I changed it. The fill type still says cat food. You guys can't see it. It's behind my damn picture. Okay, so we go there. Okay, so, and then the silo trigger, I know I changed it. But let me just check, because I thought I'd changed the output 1 too. What is there, about a 10-second delay?
I think it's 8 seconds.
8 seconds, okay. That's not too bad.
No, that's just for the moderator, so
oh shit,
gives them a chance to, like, I type a message and it takes you 8 seconds to read it. That because of that delay, so if someone were to write a curse word or whatnot, as a moderator, you get a message coming up saying, should I let this go through or not? So it gives the moderators a chance to read the messages before they're posted.
Damn it, damn it, damn it. I'm on the wrong factory, changing silo triggers. It jumped to the Purina because it was open. Anytime you do something, it'll jump right down to the next. Damn. So I'm thinking I'm still in peanut butter, and I'm not. Or platters. So let me change this output 1 back. So I did change it. Come on, GE. It's like it's got to load the whole fucking map every time you click on something. Okay, so let's close all this stuff out, but let's make sure I didn't mess up output number 2. Dog chow, and let me check the silo trigger of dog chow to make sure I didn't make it honey roasted peanuts. And I did. Damn it. Glad I checked that. Let me go get dog chow. There's cat food. And dog chow. See, that's why I'm always closing factories, because when you do something and GE loads it, it'll immediately go to what top or bottom, whatever you've got open, and you'll think you're still at the same factory, and you're not. So let's go down to, let's close out Campbell's Soup too. We go down here to Purina, where we're supposed to be. Okay, so now I need to check. Did I place silo trigger 1, or was that... Oh shit, did I move the cat food trigger over to here? No, that's still Purina factory. What the fuck? Here we go. Okay. So let me look at this first one, this output. I need to make sure I didn't move the silo trigger from Purina over to here. Okay, I didn't. Good. That says peanut butter. Okay. There's 706. So that says peanut butter. Let me check this silo trigger to make sure it says peanut butter. Tom says he's the big dog. He don't need a dog. He is the dog. Okay, that's peanut butter. And so we're good with that one. So I'm going to look at output 2. And let me go to the mod desk and grab, this should be honey roasted. Right there. Come back over. Damn, it's just so hard to pull away when you're doing something. Okay, so that's honey roasted. And let me look at the silo trigger. I don't know if I changed that yet or not. Okay, that's honey roasted. Wait a minute. Wait. I may have deleted the wrong trigger because that's already there. And that should be bigger than that. So, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to delete this trigger. Because that looks like the original trigger that was there. Not the one that I duplicated. So I'm going to go back to 1 and duplicate that silo. Damn it. Yeah, Tom, but I bet you anything that the criminals still have the guns. That's how stupid that law is. The law-abiding citizens can't have guns, but the criminals, let me just let you in on a secret. The criminals are criminals because they don't give a fuck about the laws. So they still have guns. That's what's screwed up about these gun safety zones in the U.S. Yeah. Somebody forgot to tell the criminals that it's a gun safety zone. Gun-free safety zone. Dumbasses. The best deterrent with a criminal with a gun is a good guy with a gun. Okay, buddy. Okay, so let's go back up and put this silo trigger right there. And then I have to go. I'm already 11 minutes late. I should have already been off of here. And guys, I'll be back tomorrow and I'll be back Sunday, hopefully. And we're going to get this thing working so I can release this version. See here, I wouldn't have to put a knife in his hand. If he came into my house, I will shoot him in the head. Period. That's it. I don't have to put shit in his hand. He can break in my house unarmed, and I will kill him. Period. I was in fear for my own personal safety. That's it. He had no business breaking in my home. We don't have to put a knife in his hand or nothing. I'm not messing with the crime scene. No way. Okay, so there's this trigger. Let's move this one over to here. And bring it in just a little bit. And I'm going to change this to honey roasted peanuts. And I'm going to bring it up. What's your upcoming message? I don't even have Steam open, man. Never bring a gun to a knife to a gunfight, Tom. I'm gonna win every time on that one. Be right back. Okay. Should do it there. Pull that out. And let me get this honey roasted and put it in output number 2. It should already be there, but okay, good. So there's that one. See, I didn't change that on that one. So the silo trigger. And let me just make sure this silo trigger's here. No, Dean, not at all. Yeah. Usually, when I launch my computer, it gives me it starts doing this Steam update, and when you message me, it just automatically pops up. But I hadn't had any pop-ups lately. I don't even know where it is. I don't go in and launch it or not launch it. It's just always there in the background somewhere. Okay, so there's peanut butter. Let me make sure this. I want to make sure that I didn't accidentally bring the cat silo trigger over. So I need to go down here to Purina, and I just want to highlight the output. Let me do number 1 because that's going to be cat food, and I want to make sure it's not going to show up right here. Okay, good. So it's still over there where it's supposed to be. Okay. 717. Okay. So I've got the third one to do. Nope. See, I almost did it again. That's Purina. Let me close this out. I've done that, and I've done that, and I'm going to save. And guys, I'm going to call it a night. I got to go. I'm running real late. You've been offline for ages. Nick thought you were injured or ill. No, I've only been gone for 2 days. How do I, if Steam's not coming up, how do I bring it up? Let's see. Steam. It usually just, I never messed with it. It just usually automatically comes up when I reboot my computer. The application doesn't, but this window comes up, updating Steam. It always says that. If it's not up, I know I can go somewhere into my applications. I'm better on a Mac than I am a PC. Yeah, I can go into my applications and bring it up in the programs folder. But I've never had to do that before. It's usually, if I go down to the bottom taskbar, show hidden icons, and it's usually in these icons right here, but I don't see it now. Let me get rid of Skype. Yeah, I've got all this stuff in the little icons, but Steam's not in there. Thank you, Douglas. I appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow, guys. Okay, we're done. We're done saving. And guys, remind me, we're going to start on number 3 tomorrow. So, guys, I really appreciate you guys showing up. If you haven't liked the video, please like the video. It really helps people find the video. And please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so you'll get an alert every time I go live. And the bell button is the little bell just to the right of the subscribe button. And you guys have a super blessed Friday evening.
Have a good night, Pat.
You too, Morpheus. Good night, buddy.